What's up, everybody? We live. Hello, Anime Matsuri. My name is Jacob Takanashi, and I am co-host of a Twitch channel called Dickplanet. Here with me today are my co-hosts, the lovely Miss Ellie Rocks.
Hi, guys.
Co-host Cole, good guy Cole. Octo Shrew.
Hi, my hair's in my mouth.
And also with us today are very special guests, Mr. Mick Lauer.
Hi.
You might know him from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures or Sleepy Cabin or any number of other roles. He was also, in League of Legends and a couple other things, right?
Okay, stop. Stop. You're making me blush.
Aww. And also with us is the very talented Mr. Joshua Tomar.
Hello.
Who you might know from Sword Art Online. He's on Oni Plays a good bit. They're a really popular streaming channel. Check them out. Or YouTube channel. Check them out. He was also in League of Legends.
He was also in JoJo.
He was also in You were in JoJo, Tomar? I had no idea.
Just only parts 1 through 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Only.
1 through 3, Tomar.
It's minor characters throughout anyway, but yeah.
That's totally badass. I had no idea. Which in League of Legends you were Trundle, right?
Uh-huh.
Trundle the Troll. Yeah, we took a bunch of questions, and there are a couple questions referring to that character. We had a survey that we sent out earlier in the week, you guys, like a Google form sheet where you guys could submit questions, and we got a pretty decent response. It wasn't bad. We got about 30 or so questions for all of you guys that we'll roll through here in a minute, but I'm just gonna wait everybody to kind of get in and get situated. If you aren't familiar with the show, it's a really loose format. We don't really do a whole lot of, super serious things. We tell fart jokes, and we fuck around a lot, so.
I don't tell fart jokes. Fart jokes are for kids, alright? I'm a man. I just fart.
You live fart jokes.
You live fart jokes.
I am fart jokes.
JD Templar, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, shout out to Mick Lauer. I love you as just in the Has-Been Hotel. And Tomo, huge fan. And yes, I followed your Twitch. Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah. Tomar's also in Has Been Hotel. Also, thank you.
Also, Tomar invented fruit.
I did not.
Tomar invented fruit.
Yeah, he looked at a tree and he's like, it's pretty good.
Which I'm a
know
big
what
fan
it
of your work
could
as
have.
fruit creator, Tomar. You did the
Yeah, me too.
You did the apricot, didn't you?
Really inventing fruit was the easy part. Incepting it into everyone's minds to think it was around forever before I got here. That was the hard part.
Yeah.
See, you fucked up because I do remember a time before fruit and it sucked. So
Really?
thank you for all your hard work.
It's like the Mandela effect kept you immune.
Yeah, wouldn't that be weird if I grabbed like a kiwi and I turned it around and like in the fur of the kiwi I noticed it had Tomar's face in it and I was like, wait, what? That's weird. And then I picked up another kiwi and I was like, this can't be right. And I looked at it and it also had Tomar's face and I was like, oh shit. And then I went on Google. I looked up just like image search of kiwis and they all have Tomar's face on it. I'd be like, just holy shit.
Just progressively getting smugger because he knows you're onto it.
Little did you know, Tomar is actually the Almighty. Worship him and be adored.
Oh no.
It's like you're putting words in my mouth now.
Back 30 or 40 years ago, like I ate a pineapple for the first time and I was like, wow, this is great. And Tomar approached me out of nowhere and said, you know, that has a side effect that I think you're gonna love. It's like,
Is it true that if you eat pineapple, it makes your cum taste good or something?
I've heard that. I don't know how true it is, however. I don't know. It's something I
Yeah,
didn't try.
I've never tried it. I'm not sitting around with a big pile of pineapples and jerking off into a cup so I can be like,
Yeah,
I have a
fucking-
control group, and then I have the post pineapple. Yeah.
So I remember reading a thing that they did like a test basically. They got established couples. It wasn't like going to the sperm bank and be like, jack off into that nurse's mouth right now. But, like,
So I
For
take it Anime
science.
Matsuri didn't give us any special censorship rules, huh?
No. They were pretty much like, yeah, go for it. I mean, like I know these guys personally. We're good pals. I help them out every year with international relations and stuff like that. So yeah, they were like, yeah, just
They have to
Also,
ignore
his
this.
Twitch channel is called Dickplanet. I mean, you're
I know. I know.
like right when I got into the call with him, I was like, so like, do we need to tone it back a little? And he said, and I quote, I can do anything. And then I heard what sounded like a table being thrown against a wall. So I feel like we're fine.
I've got Denise sitting. She's the CEO. I've got her sitting over here, and she's just like, there she is. Hi. No, she's fine. She's a sweetheart. By the way, thank you, Denise, for letting us raid your channel for a night.
Came out of the gate swinging.
I mean, originally we were gonna do a live panel at Anime Matsuri, like physically, called Dickplanet Live, which we were gonna fly out a few guests, and we were gonna do like some physical games, and we were gonna play like, you know, with the audience, maybe some Jackbox, real chill time. Then COVID kind of like fucked everything over, and like we had like flights booked for people, we had like hotels booked for people, and everyone was gonna come in and have a good time. And then it all went to shit. So Anime Matsuri was like, well, darn, like now I have to kind of come up with a thing to do throughout the year to kind of keep things going and keep interest going. So like we're gonna do live streams throughout the year, and so everyone who's supposed to do a panel, they offered like, hey, do you want to do a live stream instead of a panel? And we're like, yeah, I'll do that. So here we are.
nice.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's a little raunchy, but we are educating people about fruit.
Yeah.
And that's as healthy as eating fruit, which
And
I think a
fiber.
lot of people don't do enough anymore, so.
You know what? I keep hearing mixed things now. All of a sudden, everyone's on the anti-fruit train. They're saying that fruit is too much sugar.
Everyone hates carbohydrates, and nobody even
Yeah.
thinks of poor fiber.
You know what?
Fiber's getting the raw end of this deal.
You know what? I'm gonna call it. 5 years from now, everybody's gonna be like shit-talking bread, just like, you don't want to
Thank
eat
you.
bread.
That's probably bad.
I've been here since the beginning, hating bread, so I want everybody to fucking remember that, because like they're getting rid of. Oh.
What about pita bread?
I love bread. I love baking bread.
So I have a special place in my heart for pita bread, because it's that fucking weird cardboard shit that they keep putting my gyros in.
I know. I was gonna say whatever the gyro, like when you get a gyro, that is not pita bread. That's like I mean, not normally at least. Normally, it's like this weird, thicker
It's
kind of.
pocket. It's like a fat substitute that doesn't have any sort of internal pocket, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
I like that bread. Like if you get like a lamb,
But it's really
gyro or
soft
something,
usually.
with white
Yeah.
sauce. Ooh, I love that.
Because to me, it's like they got like a stack of paper plates and put a bunch of like cool stuff in it, like tomato and that cucumber sauce and shit.
Oh
And then
god,
they're
yeah.
just like, yeah. Because like in fucking college, dude, like that was my dinner.
Let me know if the
every
audio's
day.
fixed now, everyone. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Just some people were saying I was a little quiet.
You sound perfectly fine.
Also, sorry to
everyone
interrupt. I've
mute.
got like super chats lining up, so I want to read them. JD Templar for the $2 super chat says, "Are y'all going to make it for AM 2021? If you're talking about Dickplanet Live, I guess that really depends on how this live stream goes. We'll see. I would like to if they'll have me. I know I'll be at Anime Matsuri. I kind of work there, so I'll be there. But as for the rest of the guys, we'll see. It's definitely in the workout. Yeah. Rebecca Kartzmark, thank you for the $5 Canadian. Says, shout out to Tomar. My friend and I love listening to Oni plays while animating at the studio. Makes the deadlines less stressful.
Oh, thank you, Rebecca.
Yeah. And Rambone for the $5 super chat says, now this is interesting content. If you want to talk about, I don't know, Tomar being God and inventing fruit, we'll talk about it all day, bud. All day.
Okay, see, now you're sliding fucking words into my mouth. I never said he was God. I said he invented fruit. It was a team effort. He had one good idea that I personally very appreciate. Peaches, peaches were a good move. That was a solid fucking move.
Oh yeah, it was mwah.
Durians.
Yeah, Tomar, what's your deal with durians? Like, why'd you?
Look, just because not everybody likes them, we've got most of China enjoys these things. That's a lot of people.
Southeast
you know what?
Asia.
You know what?
We're a myth.
You know what? It's like you gotta have some dark in order to appreciate the light. You don't understand how good a good peach is unless there's this thing that literally tastes like workout grundle. I get it. I get you.
Alex Meyer says, "Where's the baller?" Stamper said he's gonna be about 15 minutes late. He's having some laptop issues. He had to tear down his laptop and his streaming setup and move into another room. So I assume he's frantically setting up a mic in I think he's in Wisconsin now, or Wyoming. Yeah, from Wyoming.
I like to imagine Stamper not frantically getting a mic together. I like to imagine Stamper literally right now out on the balcony or out on the porch front with a cigarette and a beer, and he's just very quietly looking out over the horizon as night falls, not giving a shit.
Something in the back of his mind I'm forgetting something, I know it.
Yeah, just was I supposed to do something today? Oh, fuck it.
He has that look in his eyes where if you look in his eyes long enough, you're just gonna start hearing ocean sounds, waves and seagulls and shit. He's just fucking vibing.
Well, I mean, since we got everybody here, Mick, Tomar, I've got some questions. So earlier in the week, when we announced this live stream, I sent out a survey for people to take to submit questions for you guys, and I've got about 30 or so questions here. Do you mind taking questions for these for your peoples?
Go. I don't mind.
Okay, cool.
I'm
assuming
Tomar clearly minds, but I do not mind at all.
Joshua JM Templar 25 asks Mick, I'm a huge fan of Husk, by the way, from Hasbin Hotel. What inspired you to be this character and to find his voice? So I guess what was the inspiration for Husker's voice?
It was broken down. Viv sent out. She sent out a breakdown of the characters and kind of had a few references for things. I think one of the references at the time was from Rick and Morty, but there were other references as well.
Yeah, she did kind of reference Rick, didn't she? For the Husk edition, yeah.
Yeah. But it obviously you're not supposed. Nobody wants to just do an impression
Nobody
of something.
Think of that, yeah.
Yeah. But it was just one of the many ingredients that was in there, and that was it. As far as why I did it or what inspired me to do it, I mean, just working with Viv, in any capacity was basically the inspiration.
For sure. And Tomar, I mean, same question for you. You were Tom Trench in Hasbin Hotel, the newscaster, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what was your inspiration for Tom Trench? Was it the same thing? Did Viv give you examples of what she was feeling, or?
I mean, that was literally just pitched as he's a newsroom guy, and so I was I've got my I don't know what to call that voice, but it's my if anyone ever saw the Persona 4 comic dub, I don't know how obscure that is to bring up, but that was my voice for Dojima. It was just like me talking like this, and and I've booked a few roles with that voice now. It's one of my favorite voices to do, and I was glad that I hope
you sound like you have a big smile when you do that voice.
I hope there will be many Tom Trench type characters for me to play over the next 30 years.
Are you afraid that you'll get pigeonholed as the news guy, or is that something you'd be happy with?
I'd rather be at this point. I'd rather be typecast and working a lot.
True.
Than whatever happens now. No, but I honestly love the way my career's been going. It's slow because I'm doing a million other things and working a full-time job, but
yeah,
I'm actually pretty happy with how things have been going.
Little known fact, Tom Trench, Tom's first name is actually short for Tomar.
Oh!
Not true. That is not true.
Oh, okay. Well, damn.
The character's name was written before I got the role.
JM Templar 25, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, Mick, can you please do a line as Husk telling Angel to shut the hell up? So I guess shut the hell up, Angel.
Shut the hell up, Angel. Fuck.
And there you go. Awesome. Moving on to the next question. Bobobo69 asks Mick, did you have any idea that Hasbin would blow up the way it did?
I think, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say Tomar can answer that too. I didn't think there was gonna be any doubt. I mean, she already had a following from some of her other stuff, and a lot of these characters had pre-existing fans because they kind of existed in different mediums and formats and iterations. So, and plus it was just a project by Viv that she poured her heart into, and I sincerely doubt anything she pours her heart into isn't just gonna be super popular and loved.
Well, like that's like the thing with like a lot of stuff like that. You can kind of just like see all the little things lining up where it's like they have passion, they have drive, like they've poured so much fucking work into this.
That's
No
not.
matter-
I mean, look, there's no guarantees in life. There's no participation awards or A for effort and everyone loves it. There's plenty of people who do amazing work that nobody gives a shit about. And I think a good example of that is like when you see reels from like art school, like animation studios and stuff, or animation schools, and you see like these wonderful animated reels, and they're phenomenal. And it's got like 300 views, and even if you shared it, it might get a couple of likes. People will be like, "Wow, that's neat." But I think she had the perfect combination of a presence already established, a fan base already established, and then on top of that, creating something that she was very dedicated to and put a lot of time into. So
Hey, Stamper, what's up, buddy? Everybody, welcome to the show, Mr. Stamper TV. You may know him from Has Been Hotel, also, Serpentius. He was also in Battle Block Theater, Pit People, Fairy Wish Prince. He was a cornerstone of Newgrounds for the longest time.
You went hardcore Robotron me.
Hello? Robotron. Okay, you went hardcore Robotron on me too. Is Discord shit in the bucket right now?
This is on. Yeah, this one's on Discord, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be going back. Kyle Masick, thank you for the $5 super chat. Says, I love you all. That's all I really have to say. We love you too.
Yeah, look at that.
And lukewarm.
Spoon God 65. Another question from Mick. It says, we all know that you were a big JoJo fan. I can't imagine, but how did you react when you got the news that you would actually be in the show?
The confirmation for the role of Abakio, the email is like 3 sentences long. I think I read it probably about 70 times. It just was because that was the first gig I ever did for BZ, and I had auditioned maybe 4 or 5 times prior to that. And full disclosure, one of the auditions it was a live audition one, and it was the first time I met like the head of the studio, and I bombed that. I had PTSD in the shower just thinking about that audition. Like I was just like, I'm never working with BZ ever now. But then I got the audition for that, and I did cry a little. I didn't know what to feel. It just kind of blew my mind.
You'd been a fan of JoJo for years and years and years and years, right?
Yeah, I've been a fan since I was, in my teens. So over 25 years.
That's insane. That's absolutely insane.
Trip.
Next, that was by Spoon God 65. Holy Roller 1925 asks Tomar, let's see where it's at. Tomar, you've acted in both anime and video games. Which do you prefer, and what are the differences, if any? So I guess the production process or whatever.
Anime and video games. I don't want to I feel weird giving like preference to one or the other. They're both things that I love as a consumer. I think I've worked more on video games than on anime, and I'll say that I like performing when there's less rigid constraints than what you have to do. So like in terms of just purely enjoying a session, I guess I take video games over anime, but I still enjoy both. Just anime requires so many parts of your brain to be lit up at the same time, just where you're getting the timing and you're getting the acting and you're retaining your voice. And
Tomar, you've done prelay stuff though too, right?
I have, and most of it's been video games. A few cartoons here and there.
Yeah.
but it's mostly been video games. And before we go to the next thing, you let's check in with Stamper to see if his mic's working.
Yeah, Stamper, can you hear me, buddy?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, there you are. Oh, okay, cool.
I've been here, I just haven't had shit to say.
What's up, homie? Thank you for making it. I know it's kind of like fucking last secondy, you know what I mean?
Oh, no, that's fine, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Miss you, buddy. How's things up? You're in Wyoming now, right?
Yeah.
How's things up there? Lots of fields and shit, right? I imagine.
That's pretty much it. It's nothing but flat and boring as fuck, man.
But I imagine...
What's up there?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
What's that?
I said, do you have like trees and shit up there?
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3. It's pretty amazing.
Damn, dude, we fucking had like 4 down here, but they're all on fire. We don't got those no more.
Oh, you're in Cali, right? Cole?
Yeah. Southern Cali.
Oh, shit. Hey, guys, hold on 1 second. There's something I need to attend to real quick. I'm going to throw up a starting soon. I'll be right back. I super apologize. Hold on, I'm going to read this super chat real quick. In the words of Bigby Snyder, I'd buy that for $1, says Rambone. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I'll be right back. I apologize. It's really unprofessional, I know. I apologize. I'll be right back. Something I really need to attend to.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Error. You not connect to Station Alpha. Signal interrupted. Attempting to reconnect to Station Alpha. Reconnecting. 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 Reconnect.
Salutations, inhabitants of Dickplanet. I am Emperor Smegmus, ruler of the vaginal rifts in the sphincter system. I hijacked this comm station to inform you that your puny human race is doomed to embrace our judgment. Rub one out for your new god.
Reconnecting. Reconnecting. Signal has been established. Incoming transmission.
Cool that no one was expecting that will make the director go, oh yeah, let's use that. Otherwise, you're probably going to go with whatever exact read they had in their head and you move on, because that's just efficient. Work needs to get done.
Also, our signal just got hijacked by Gilbert Gottfried, by the way.
Oh, Gilbert Gottfried? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or Lord Schmegamus himself, Lord of Dickplanet.
God damn it.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
The real Gilbert Gottfried.
The actual Gilbert Gottfried. No, I'm dead serious.
Are you friends with him?
No. Okay, so here's the spiel.
Rivals, more like.
I just showed a video on live stream. I had everyone muted because I acted like I was gonna leave, and then I threw up a starting soon screen, right? And then
Shame, that was an interesting conversation we were having over here.
but so there's
I mean, you could have said that you were doing that.
I did prior, but you weren't here. You weren't here, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was mentioned earlier. Sorry.
I was gonna say, he mentioned it
sorry.
earlier. I was in the room for it, and I still I thought something was actually happening. In the back of my head, I was like, oh golly, I hope Jacob's okay. It's just like, there you go. It's the Gilbert Gottfried thing. Okay, so I did all that fucking worrying for okay.
No.
God damn it, where's my object permanence?
There was a video, a viewer of Dickplanet. When we do these live streams on Twitch all the time, and we have like a really solid user base. And there was a viewer who was like, he's not gonna be able to be around nearly as much as he used to be. So as a parting gift, he gave us that video of Gilbert Gottfried talking about Dickplanet and talking about he's Lord Smegmus of Dickplanet and the whole 9 yards. So big ups to Slender for that one. Thank you, buddy. I told him I would play it on the special, so there you go.
Was Iago in Aladdin?
He was.
Yeah.
He was also a duck.
He's also a dirty old man.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
So you guys were talking about directors, right? Or like just ad-libbing lines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically
So-
direction.
Specifically what? I'm sorry?
Direction. Like,
Direction.
do you
Ah.
like in terms of how do you feel about it if a director tells you basically how to do a line? It's called a line read, where they're like, I want you to say it just like this, and basically it boiled down to, Tomar and I agree, whatever. It's just, man, my brain is fried. Look, it's
I
great.
dropped the balls.
All the wires just crossed the wrong way. I'm smelling popcorn. No, but the idea is that, like, hey, you do the lines however you want initially, but if a director does need something, then just fucking say it and tell them how to do it. And some actors do get offended if they get line reads, and I was just like, dude, you're on the clock. Like, if they need something, just do it.
No, I agree 100,000%. It's like, well, I don't think the character would say it that way. And the director's like, look, I made the character. I know exactly how he would say it. Like, which that can be healthy, and I can see how that could be unhealthy too. Cause like, I know Stamper, I've had conversations with you where like people have sent you lines, and like you'll give them something. They'll give them the lines that they asked for, obviously, because they paid for them. But then you'll give them like a little extra on top, just some shit that they didn't ask for and stuff that you thought was funny. And like you said, like 8 times out of 10, that's what they go with, right? At least in your experience.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, anytime I work, like back when I had Stamper do the stuff with the Yu-Gi-Oh cartoon, literally they're just parts where it's like, here's the script, but you can just Stamper it up. Just do what you do.
Do that thing that you do so well.
I hope doo-doo doesn't come out of his butthole or something, whatever he said. That's such a Stamperism.
Is that your Stamper impression?
It's just a
I
lot of
hope
em-
that doesn't happen. Or, he has little Stamperisms that he does. I say, pretty much Hattie Haddington is my Stamper impression.
You know Hattie never talked, right?
Oh, I mean the narrator from.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You're like that's like whenever people you just gave me the whole it's not Frankenstein, it's Frankenstein's monster spiel.
Or it's not Tyler Durden, it's the narrator.
Speaking of Stamper, I think I've got some questions in here for you, buddy. Holiest Pew asks Stamper, what is your favorite Idris Elba movie?
That's a wait. You know what? Let me get back to that one, because I know I'm gonna say one, and then I'm gonna be shit. I should have said that.
Maybe
Oh,
some
you know
of your
what?
favorites.
I won't say movie, but I'll say that one of my favorite things he's ever been in was Luther, the show.
Oh yeah, that shit's good.
That's a
Yeah,
good-
Luther's good.
I enjoy that a lot. Idris Elba is just a handsome guy.
Yeah, he's fucking handsome as shit, dude.
Dude, I would watch a porn with that guy in it, for sure.
I think
And
I
I would
have.
have
You'd have to, right? Like, if it was just sitting there on the fucking shelf, you'd be like, well, I don't want to be the only one that doesn't know what all the hubbub's about. Like,
It'd be like one of the few porns that I was watching, and where like I'd keep telling the girl to get out of the way, like, move, bitch, I'm trying to look at Idris. Move.
Like, just waiting for the scenes of the guy. You're like, yes!
I keep getting lost in his eyes, and then there's breasts in my face. Get the fuck out of here!
Well, it's always kind of disappointing whenever you're watching it and then like it zooms in on the guy going, "Ugh," and you're like, no! But if that guy was Idris Elba, that might be my tipping point, to be fair.
Yeah, he'd probably just be like, there we go then.
So that then. Okay, next question. For Stamper and Mick. Any news that you can talk about with Has-Been getting picked up by A24? Have you heard whether or not they're keeping the original cast, or are you able to talk about it?
Hey, you know what? My name's Paul, and that's between y'all. I actually have no idea, man. I'm just sitting here, man, just chilling.
Even if I did know anything, which I don't, I mean, all I know is that there was that producer. What was it, A24?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know about what most of the public knows as
Yeah.
far as that goes.
Yeah,
what's
pretty
going on
much,
there.
yeah. Yeah, and why just Stamper and Mick? Fucking Tomar's here too.
Dude, I like Tom Trench. Tom Trench was good. I don't know. It's just the way I worded it was I had like, give me your screen name, give me who the question's for, and then give me the question. So, and screw
So
you,
it's the
Hope
question
God.
answer
I'm kidding, please.
Please don't. If you're actually a god, please don't do anything.
Jim asks, it's just Jim. That's all he put. Jim asks, for everyone, on average, how many auditions do you submit within the span of a month? And is it disappointing when you don't get callbacks, or are you pretty much jaded to it at this point?
I don't know if jaded is the right
Yeah, I don't think jaded is the right word. I think you just get used to it. It's just part of the beast. When I was more active, I think I was getting probably like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 auditions a day. Now it's more on average, it's more like 2, 3, 4 every other day. I don't know. There's a lot of them. There's thousands of them. But yeah, you just get used to it, man. That's the way it goes.
So, like, I imagine when you're doing that many, it's kind of difficult to really get to know the character you're auditioning for, right? Like, sure, it's like, oh, here are the lines, and you just say them. Or, like, do you heavily research each one? Because that seems like it'd be like...
Oh, no. A lot of the roles don't even exist at the time. And to be fair, some of the times when they give you references for these things, they're flat out lying to you. They'll be like, we want this character to be this way, but we don't want it to be too cartoony or too this or too that. And then you'll see it in production. You'll be like, you motherfuckers, you lied so hard.
Well, I think the problem is, like, maybe they don't know what they want until they hear it, right?
I mean, that's I was gonna say it's more that than lying. I think it's people are like, I don't really
There's some
know,
truth
so I'm
there.
just gonna throw.
Like
out
they know what they
something,
want to
you know.
do.
Yeah.
No, they're lying. They're just lying.
Yeah, people are fucking monsters and being made.
They are setting you up to fail. They're laughing at your audition going, ha ha ha, they listen to the direction, ha ha ha.
That's why they say that you can see a person lying, because they have a glint in their eye. It's their soul coming to life.
I think I saw an interview, like, it was on, and I know this is gonna be cringe as fuck.
Like,
Whoa, Discord shit on me there for a second. Is everybody alive?
I think we're Transformers.
I'm yet another technical
Okay.
moment.
I am missing that.
But I think I saw an audition, not an audition, but like a DVD extra on a Family Guy DVD, I know. But Seth Green was talking about whenever he auditioned for Chris. And they were like, oh yeah, he's like a young guy and he's got blonde hair and he's a teenager. And like, we kind of wanted to have this like surfer guy aesthetic. And like, so everyone was rolling through with this like, yeah, hey dad, I'm gonna go like to the store and pick up some chicks at the mall or whatever a blonde teenage surfer dude would say. And then Seth MacFarlane went in and was just like, did the Chris voice, like this, like, you know.
Or you mean Seth Green?
Yeah, Seth Green. Yeah, Seth Green.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was I saying?
You just said Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane. Yeah, Seth Green.
You
Sorry.
guessed up every other voice.
Yeah, but like he was talking about, and then that's the one they went with. He was like, because his was so different than what they wanted that they realized what they really wanted. I think was the way he worded it.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon at all.
Nope.
It has to be a cool feeling to like throw your voice out there and kind of get weird with it so much that they're like, we'd love that, and we're changing the character like around to fit that voice. That's the fucking guy right there.
Yeah.
Next question.
Gotta even deal with it too.
For Mick, Tomar, and Stamper. It says, do you feel there is a disconnect between your Sleepy Cabin / Oni Plays fan bases and your quote-unquote actual work fan bases? So I'm guessing they mean like anime or, you know, video games or
Art.
whatever.
Actual.
I thought that they just meant something like are Mick's fans still my fans, and you know, like vice versa and shit.
Oh,
Is
I
that
thought
what they meant?
I thought they meant like fans of like stuff you did online versus like video games you've been in or like
I think that's more the
mainstream
question.
productions.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say no and hope that works.
You don't.
As long as
No.
There you go.
Yeah, I definitely think based on the different things we've done, we have, like, even within the things we've done, there are fans that are, like anyone who's a big fan of, what Stamper's character and has been, there's a good chance that if they heard some of the Sleepy Cabin stuff, they'd find it extremely problematic. I just think that there's just different types of fans for different types of projects, but we get around because we do a lot of different stuff.
Yeah. That makes sense. No, I definitely, now that you mention it, like, I think, like, if most of the people who are, like, part of the Has-Been fan base listened to any number of Sleepy Cabin episodes, they'd be like, what is this? Which I think both of them are hilarious. I can appreciate both of them.
Yeah.
Personally.
And plus, like, I don't think a lot of people realize how long ago Sleepy Cabin was. Like,
7 years?
Yeah, it's been a thick fucking minute. These are all different people now. Like, if you go back and listen to, like, the first few Sleepy Cabins, everybody's voices sounds different. Like, time has passed and shit. Like, the humor's changed, like, all that shit. Like, they're just different people now. And I know with, like, online media, it can get really easy to kind of just be like, no, like, Stamper was in Sleepy Cabin back then, and this is Stamper right here. This is the same guy, and it's like, yeah, but nah, but yeah. So it's, I don't know. It's like it's a neat little, like, kind of thing to, like, think about how people perceive that kind of shit compared to, like, how things actually are.
Well, and also,
things are just locked in time, man. In
Yeah,
a good
exactly.
way.
yeah, just because they just heard about it on Tuesday doesn't mean 7 years haven't passed, but it's all fresh for them,
exactly.
I feels like that would be kind of like a curse for, like, podcasting as a genre, where, like, anything you say is locked in time, right? But that doesn't mean that people are going to hear it at that time. So, like, say someone, like, watches Dickplanet an episode, like, 5 years from now. Like, I might have gone through some really serious stuff between now and then, right? That changed me as a person. And then, like,
You
if I
might
go,
be fucking dead for all you know.
yeah, for all I know, right? But then, like, I go to a convention and they want me to be, like, this different person. I'm like, I get where you're coming from, but, like, I don't do that anymore. Like, and then I don't know how I would feel. I'd feel kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's interesting to think about.
And plus, like, your personal humor and shit changes so fucking dramatically as, like, you get older and everything. Like, you could say something in fucking, like, 2008 that you thought was riotous or whatever, and then 20 years later, you're just a manager at a Walmart and shit. It's like, dude, do you remember this? It's like, fuck it, yeah, can you put that down? I need to organize these tampons. Like, you're just completely different fucking dude. It's so weird. I mean, it's not weird. It's just how time works, right? Like, I guess.
People change. Yes, people change.
That's a very long way of saying it.
do we have one more question for Tomar?
Yeah, we have, let's see, I
I
know,
gotta take off in a minute. I'm sorry.
yeah, I know Tomar's gotta bounce. I've got 3 questions. I'll skip to those ones for you. Haley, that's all it says is Haley, asks Tomar, if you could have any role in any show, what would it be?
Oh man, I don't know. Look, there's not like it's just not on my list of goals to be a specific thing. Like, I have some generic goals set. I'd love to get to play a lead in an animated show, but I'm working on earning that.
Poplo
You
asks,
can easily do that, dude.
Poplo?
I mean, hope it's a good.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
Wow, that is sweet of you to say.
Dude, I can blindfold myself and click on anything on Newgrounds, and there's like an 80 to 75% chance that Tomar's in it somewhere. I mean, he's in everything. It's nuts.
But yeah, whatever it is, it'd be cool if it was something original that I wouldn't even be able to name off right now.
Yeah.
Pablo asks, Tomar, I know you voice Trundle, LOL. As a result, do you often play trolls when you play fantasy games in your personal life? So like you're sitting down to play D&D, and because you voice Trundle, the troll, are you more drawn towards trolls? Is Discord shitting the brick again? I think Discord's shitting the brick again.
Yeah, shit.
Discord, why? It'll catch up. It'll catch up. Hold on, maybe if I leave the room and come back. Hold on.
I think that did it. I think that
you're good.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Stay put.
Okay. So, what was the question?
Okay.
Yeah, do that whole thing.
No worries.
again.
Puplil asks, Tomar, I know you voice Trundle. As a result, do you play trolls often when you play fantasy games in your personal life? So are you drawn towards trolls because your first role was Trundle?
I'm not, but I am drawn towards Trundle, and I've been playing a bunch of Legends of Runeterra, and I went out of my way to build like a Trundle-centric deck that I've been playing with, and I win probably about half my matches. I'm not an amazing player, but I've been enjoying it.
Is it weird when you play and you're hearing your voice while you're playing?
You'd be surprised, even with 4 Trundles in my deck, how little he comes out. Like he only comes out like 1 in every 4 rounds I play.
I really want that to be a new form of fucking measurement. Just like, how many Trundles do you weigh?
How many Trundles do you weigh?
That makes me happy.
One
I
Trundle.
saw
Like an
her
alien
off.
currency.
5,000.
Yeah.
I'm like an
I saw her
800
officer. She was 4.5 Trundles tall and about 2.5 Trundles wide. She was a monster. It just feels good.
And last question for Tomar by Eric Baker. He asks, can you please wish me happy birthday as Trundle? I main him in LOL all the time.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's see. What's my Trundle voice? Troll Judge! Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Eric Baker.
Eric Baker. Happy birthday, Eric Baker!
So there you go, Eric. If you're watching, there you go. What a sweet boy. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, Tomar, for coming and hanging out with us. I really, really, genuinely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, man.
Thank you so much.
Bye, homie.
It was fantastic meeting you.
Good to hear from all of you folks.
Bye-bye.
Stay sexy, dude.
I guess I'll keep on rolling with the questions. Stamper and Mick. Okay, we already asked that one. This one by Evil Dead is for everyone. He asks, how necessary do you feel it is to live in Los Angeles to break into the entertainment industry?
Before, I would have said very. Now, I don't know anymore.
Also, when you say the entertainment industry, that's a pretty broad term.
True.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to be a voice actor, man, again, you can move anywhere the fuck you want.
I mean, I would say that's true now, especially, and it was true before. I do think that, like, especially with LA, they do like to see you, and they do like to meet you, even though, let's be fair, it has really nothing to do with your voice. But I definitely think now, with the way things have been going with COVID and all that, I think once everything goes back to quote unquote normal, whatever that new normal is, they'll probably still want to have people come in because they like to work with you directly.
Yeah.
But
a snowball effect too. Like,
yeah,
a lot of people I know went to Los Angeles because they already knew people there, and those people already knew people there who already knew people there who already knew people there. So it's just like, why not just go there?
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not even. Oh god.
No, by all means, please continue.
I was just gonna say it's like the same thing being born here. Like I'm not that far from fucking LA, but it's just like, well, shit. Like everybody's already here and everything, and it's like I don't necessarily want to be where I am or like here, but it's like, well, shit. So many of the shit that I'm actually aware of or the people that I know, you know, it's what everybody already said. There's people in LA. Did you know that?
There are.
There's at least 10.
Thought they were all burned alive.
At the end of the day, too, it's like, you know, the city really doesn't matter. Just take that out of the fucking equation. The city's not going to make you prominent in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Plus, Los Angeles is fucking expensive, dog. Jesus Christ.
Absolutely.
Out
like
here paying
that's
Los
why I like
Angeles
Texas so much.
prices.
Like honestly, what was his name? Fucking Jim Bob? No. Whatever your name was, I'm sorry, it lost on the list. If you want to get into anime voice acting, most anime companies, distributors are in Texas. Like Funimation.
There's a lot of studios out in Texas just in general. I think around Austin, Houston. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Funimation is
It's
here.
really coming up.
Sentai Filmworks is here. I mean, it's.
And if
it's
you're into
pretty insane.
fucking conventions, Houston has what, the biggest convention center in the States? Is that right,
It's
Jacob?
one of the largest, I think. Hold on. I'll
All
Google
I
it.
know is it's fucking massive. So, there you go.
George R. Brown Convention Center, which is actually where Anime Matsuri is held.
Yeah.
It's in, I think, and I know it's at least in the top 10. I mean, it's like huge. Like, I could be driving past it at 60 miles an hour, and it still takes a good minute for me to get all the way past it off the freeway.
Damn.
God damn.
It's
The one
it's
they have,
huge. It's like over a.
Nike-
It's. Hey Denise, do you know the square footage off the top of your head of the GRB? 2 million? Nearly 2 million square feet of usable space.
What the
It's
fuck?
nuts. And Anime Matsuri
like my
uses
butthole.
all of it. I mean, all of it. It's insane. It's a gigantic. It's like this. I believe it is the second largest anime convention in the United States. Behind.
Oh,
Anime
yeah, that
Expo.
might be what I was thinking about, yeah. It's pretty baller.
Let's see here. Trundle Horse asks Mick, how does it feel being a living meme? I'm assuming he's referencing the wine drinking Abichio meme.
Now, when did Mick become a meme?
I mean,
That was
look,
a mishap.
that existed well before I was a part of it, but I mean, it's cool. I don't really consider that me being a part of a meme. I mean, you know, I represented a character that was in that, but yeah, no, I mean, it's great. Anytime I see a Bakio, I mean, I don't necessarily have like a feeling where it's like, that's me. You know, because that was previously voiced by another dude, and the characters existed for years. But
I
there's
think one of the
small
mantle
part of me.
carriers.
There's a part of me that's like, hey, yeah, the character I voiced. You know?
Yeah, you're like a Green Lantern.
Question for Jacob from Ray J. Jacob, how are you enjoying those baller-ass Raycon brand wireless earbuds I've been hearing so
They
much
are
about?
amazing. Raycon brand earbuds won't fall out of my ears while I'm stalking you like those other earbuds do.
Like what earbuds?
You know, insert name brand here. If you go to raycon.com/Dickplanet and enter the code DP101 at checkout, you will receive nothing because that page does not exist.
Raycon, this is an olive branch. Please take it. We're drowning here.
I hear that Rice Pirate Mick among Tomar.
Oh, I'm
Where?
sorry, guys. I had to take a second
Listen,
to finish
I
my
don't
Jimmy
go-
Dean sausages.
Yeah, I don't go anywhere without my Raycons. They're delicious. They're nutritious. It cured my ED.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, yeah,
Made with real
stiff
crystals.
as a
They're
redwood.
packed with
I got my
protein.
Raycon.
And they don't give you
Does
tummy
anybody
aches
here
like those
actually-
other earbuds.
Does anybody here actually own any Raycons?
No.
Yeah.
You do?
I got gifted a set and they were fucking busted, man.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I've had
That's
problems with them
right.
since the day I got them.
Fuck.
Okay,
Sounds like you need a new pair of Raycon here.
Deadliest Snatch asks everyone, what is the role that you
I
would
get it, deadliest because snatch.
Yeah. What is the role that you would say defines you? As in, what role do you immediately reference when asked, what have you been in?
Oh man, you know that's a really popular question too. It's like, what do you do? I do a little voice acting here and there. Anything that I would have seen? No. It's like,
Yeah.
yo,
just
the
don't-
internet's a big place. There's like a billion
Exactly.
video games. It's like odds
Fucking
are, no.
Google it.
You have.
This question is for everyone. This person did not provide a name, they just put an underscore. So good job. Do any of you have any pets?
Not anymore.
I just got one today. I don't know if it's gonna be a long-term thing, but so far she's cool.
What is it?
Niall and his roommate Adam. They found a dog on the side of the freeway, and then they took it.
Oh, is Adam K?
I don't know, dude.
Take a wild guess.
He doesn't give me those vibes, but if he is, he's definitely like the dude. Yeah. She had a chip, and they found the info, but then like this is kind of like what happened with Cheddar. Remember when we checked out the chip
I
with
remember
Cheddar?
Cheddar, yeah.
It was like the owners just like ghosted, and so I still want the info because I'm gonna obviously reach out to the owners at some point. This dog is clearly trained. I mean, she knows sit, she knows stay. She's
What kind of dog is it?
she looks like some kind of. I thought, I don't know. There's a picture.
Maybe like a
Maybe you know.
dog or something that you could.
Yo,
compare
if you
to.
go on Twitter, you'll see I posted like a bunch, like 2 pictures of her. So you tell me, because I thought she was like a border collie, then I just realized that I had a brain fart. There's no way she's a border collie. But she definitely seems like a kind of shepherding type dog. She does a lot of pointing.
We got 2 border collies downstairs right now. Fucking 4 here.
Sorry, you were roboting on me.
We got downstairs, right?
Beep boop, beep boop.
Oh, no.
Official Crash Neon says Raycon paid off my student debt. So there you go.
Alien Soup Bob said Raycon settled all my court payments, cured my eczema, and brought my ex-wife's turtle back from purgatory.
Raycon brand head.
Discord, you're killing me. Oh no.
Dang.
Ooh. Am I roboting as well or no?
No,
You're back.
Okay,
You're
okay.
good.
We're
now.
back. We're back.
Damn
You know
it,
what?
Jeff Bezos.
it sounds like Discord could really use some Raycons at this point.
Jim Bob asks everyone, what is your go-to convenience store food?
You mean like food-wise or like snack-wise?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's,
it's a convenience store.
yeah, that's a weird stipulation.
I guess like
but-
chips and soda, or maybe, I don't know, like Wawa's got a lot of stuff that most places wouldn't.
DJ stipulation. I'll play Ignite for Pride.
I mean, booze, I guess. Like,
Yeah, booze. That's your go-to convenience store food. Booze.
yeah, I don't know.
It counts. It's like liquid food.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, fucking.
It looks like our border collies, but like color palette swapped. Like white ears and the rest is black.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
Rambone, thank you for the $10 super chat. He
Real
said,
pretty though.
for the entire panel, have you seen in movies or shows and felt that was a role that you would have been perfect for? I guess, like you saw a role and you saw a movie. It's like, man, I would totally nail that character.
Yeah.
I don't do that for me. I feel like I do that for other people. Like, I'll watch a movie and be like, oh man, I could totally see like one of my
Oh
friends
yeah, I do
being
the
that
same thing
character.
too. Like he'd be perfect for that, right? Or she'd be perfect for that. Yeah.
But I don't really see myself in a lot of things. I honestly,
I
I'm
could be,
surprised. I'm surprised I get cast in anything, honestly.
I could pull off
do-
a pretty good Lupin, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
yeah, you could. I could do a mean palette swap of Hagrid, I think.
I mean, I always saw like, and this isn't to like talk shit on Ed Bosco or anything, because I think he's a real talent. But I think Stamper would have been a great cast for Alistair as well.
Yeah.
And has been.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I
kind of
agree.
got that old timey shit. Mitchell Henry McCarsky says Jacob ripping on Raycon while wearing a pair of Sennheisers is like watching a Wall Street broker pissing on a homeless guy living in an underpass. So there you go. Appreciate
Jacob
it.
has done that before.
Yeah, how'd you know? I told you not to share that footage, Cole.
I was the homeless guy, you dick! I live in California. It's fucking like inevitable. I'm gonna get pissed on by someone at some point.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
I know, right?
Stamper, you're gonna get pissed on by me. I posted it to Twitter. Alright guys, we're gonna knock it out at about an hour.
Okay.
There are some questions that I didn't. I mean, guys, we had like 90 plus questions, so there's some that
That's
we weren't
fine.
able
That's
to get
it.
to.
We're just gonna fucking bounce now.
Yeah, it's been about an hour. So we're gonna rock and roll. Thank you, fucking Mick and Stamper and Ellie and Octo and Tomar, everybody, for being here on the stream for this panel. I guess it was more of a panel than a show, really.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
The question's good.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
I just want to hang out. in
Thank
this
you,
river
guys.
with you
And
guys.
thank you guys for having me. Thank you.
Yeah.
And most importantly, thank you, the viewer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for hanging out.
If you guys have
they didn't do shit. They're just sitting there they're just listening and watching.
Yeah, they're just scratching their fucking
screw
treasure
you.
trails and judging
They
us.
didn't
Fuck
do
you
shit.
guys.
If you guys haven't done it yet, badges for Anime Matsuri are live for next year. So go check that out if you want to come to Anime Matsuri. I'll be there. These guys might be there. I don't know. We'll see. If that definitely
Probably pop
happens.
in, yeah.
Yeah, if that happens, I'll be sure to let you guys know. I would love to do the same panel, because I had a whole panel planned out with a bunch of stuff for fucking Mick and everybody to do. So I'll see if I can roll that over the next year. Slap that subscribe button if you haven't. Yeah, I feel like a YouTube jerk saying that as it left my mouth. Hit that bell, slap that subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and give us your firstborn child. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it. Bye, guys.
What?